How you doing, everybody? My name is Dr. Sami Baya. Please welcome back to my YouTube channel. Who do narcissists target? And how do you detach yourself from a narcissist? That's the title of this video. When you talk about a narcissist, you're talking about someone who's self-absorbed, someone with entitled behavior. Narcissists have an inflated sense of self-importance. They crave constant admiration, constant attention, constant validation, constant praise, recognition, reassurance, acknowledgement from others. Now, when you talk about these narcissists who are very arrogant, they lack empathy, they prioritize themselves, they use and discard others. It's all about me with the narcissist. When you talk about these people who have this inflated sense of self-importance, people who have a grandiose sense of self, they believe they're superior to others. Who do they target? The narcissist targets individuals who they perceive as weak or vulnerable, because they are more likely to be able to control them and manipulate them. Narcissists target individuals that they perceive as a threat to their sense of superiority. These are the people who are successful or confident. So it's very important to note that narcissists' main aim is to crush you, to crush their victim, to hurt you, to destroy their victims. And there are certain traits they look for in their victims. Number one, they need people who are forgiving. They target forgiving people. They look for victims who are forgiving, people who will overlook their mistakes. Narcissists know that forgiving people are easy to manipulate and control because they are less likely to hold the narcissist accountable for their actions. The narcissist also looks for victims that are suffering from unhealed trauma. They look for victims who have unhealed trauma because these people are more vulnerable and they are easier to control. Victims with unhealed trauma have low self-esteem and they are more likely to put up with the narcissist's abuse. The narcissists, they target people who are highly empathetic. They look for victims who are highly empathetic because they are more likely to put the narcissist's needs before their own. Empathetic people are less likely to see the narcissist's flaws and they are more likely to make excuses for their behavior. Narcissists are loyal. They look for victims that are loyal. The narcissists, they target loyal people. And this is because they want someone who will always be there for them. The reason why the narcissists love loyal people is because they know that loyal people are less likely to leave the narcissist. Even if they are mistreated, even if the narcissist abuses them, they know they will not leave them. Again, narcissists, they target people who have low self-esteem. They look for victims who have low self-esteem because these are the people who are easier to manipulate and control. Victims with low self-esteem, they are more likely to believe that they deserve the abuse and less likely to leave the narcissist. The narcissist also targets people who are overly accommodating. These are people who are easier to manipulate and control. Generally, victims who are overly accommodating are more likely to put up with the narcissist's manipulative behavior. Again, narcissists love people who take responsibility for everything. Because these are people who are easier to manipulate and control. Victims who take responsibility for everything are less likely to blame the narcissist for their behavior. So, the narcissists are said to be master manipulators, and they will use tactics such as gaslighting, blame shifting, and denial to maintain their power and control over their victims. In a narcissistic relationship, the victim is often blamed for everything that goes wrong, while the narcissist takes no responsibility for their actions. The narcissist may also project their flaws onto their victim, making them feel flawed and inferior. Narcissists lack empathy and compassion, and they will exploit their victims' weaknesses and fears to maintain their control. They will use their victims' insecurities to make them feel dependent on them, or they may use their victims' strengths to make themselves look better. Remember, narcissists are master manipulators, and they are very controlling. They will try to isolate their victims from their family and friends. They will also try to control their victims' finances and other aspects of their life. Again, narcissists, they believe they are superior to others, but they have a very high opinion of themselves and their abilities. They belittle their victims, and they always make people feel that they are not good enough. Remember, narcissists need constant attention, constant admiration, constant praise, admiration, constant validation from their victim. And they will swing into narcissistic rage. They'll become very angry or abusive if they don't receive that constant admiration and constant attention. So how do you detach yourself from a narcissist if you are in a relationship with one? You can acknowledge the abuse. If you need to detach yourself from a narcissist, start by acknowledging that you've been abused. Sometimes it's very difficult because narcissists are master manipulators. They'll even manipulate their victim to believe that they are the problem. The other way of detaching yourself from a narcissist is acknowledging the abuse. Acknowledge that you've been abused. Then also practice self-care. Take care of yourself. It is very important when detaching from a narcissist. Get enough sleep, eat healthy, exercise, or even practice mindfulness. Engaging in activities that bring you joy and spending time with people who support you is very important. Remember that you deserve to prioritize your own well-being. To detach yourself from the narcissist, seek professional help or professional support. You can work with a therapist who specializes in narcissistic abuse. It can be incredibly helpful when detaching from a narcissist. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've learned a thing or two from this video. Remember, by acknowledging the narcissistic abuse, by practicing self-care, by seeking professional support, you can begin to heal and move forward from this narcissist. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done so. Thank you.